Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back here to the Highmark Event Center on the campus of Gannon University, home to the Gary Miller Court. I'm John Sakaguchi. Join with me is John Sape as we get ready for another PSAC West matchup between the California Vulcans and the Golden Knights of Gannon. Gannon 0-12 to start, or excuse me, 0-16 to start the season, looking for their first win in of the year. California on a one-game winning streak after rebounding against Edinburgh on Wednesday night. John, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. It was a nice drive up here this morning. You got to sleep in the backseat of the car. Me and Nate were up front getting us up here to Erie, but it's been a good day. I'm excited.
Listen, and I may have been sleeping, but I heard everything going on up front.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But anyway, the Vulcans looking, and they continue to do this win streak against the winless Golden Knights. But let's take a look at the starter. Safe, what do we have?
For the Golden Knights, the same starting lineup that they had in their last game out against IUP. Saw a little bit of success in that 12-point loss to the #1 team in the country. Starting for them will be number 0, Berke Yilmaz, the 6-foot guard from Istanbul, Turkey. Alongside him will be number 1, Demetrius Mims, the 6'6 forward, the redshirted junior from Baltimore, Maryland. And next to him will be number 4, Josh Majafo, the 6'5 guard, a freshman from Hamilton, Ontario. And alongside him will be number 22, Thomas Whitley, a 6'6 redshirted freshman forward from Laurel, Maryland. And then finally for the Golden Knights will be number 33, Zach Kent, a 6'10 forward, a redshirted senior from Magnolia, Delaware, will be the starting 5 for the Golden Knights.
And then on the other side, for your California Vulcans, it is the usual suspects: Jermaine Hall, Cam Polak, KJ McClurg, Keith Palak, and DJ Slaughter to round out the starting lineup for the Vulcans.
In a game like this for the Vulcans could kind of be seen as a little bit of a trap. You're coming into a building where they don't do particularly well in historically in games here up at Gannon against a team that's winless. It's kind of a game that you expect to win if you're the Vulcans, but you can't come into this game with that type of mentality. You have to come in here with the belief that you have to come out here and perform if you want to win this game.
So teams are at half court, and the Vulcans will win the tip-off. DJ Slaughter will bring it across the timeline, sets it up now. Finds KJ McClure, that's going to be Cam Polak. Gives it to Keith Palak. Palak up and count it. And they're going to wave it off, say a charge call.
Yeah, great feet there. I believe it was Yilmaz underneath who was just able to get his feet set in front of Palak and take that charge. It would have been a great start for the Vulcans, but a great defensive play by Yilmaz.
So here comes now. Gives it off now on the far side. At the top now is Whitley. Whitley gives it off back to Yilmaz. Gets a screen now. He's going to drive the lane, kicks it into the corner, or on the give and go. Where Kent takes it, spin around on back up top now. Now pull up jumper for her 2. As Mims makes that one.
And that's the Golden Knight that the Vulcans have to worry about the most. Mims, their leading scorer on the season, and they're not going to help themselves with turnovers like that.
Slaughter was looking for Palak, and Palak was not expecting the pass, just left it go right past him. Yilmaz brings it across the timeline. 2-0 to score through the first minute. Up top now. That's going to be Whitley. Whitley. Take the shot, gives it down to down to Kent. He's going to be met there by Keith Palak. Double team now. As takes it. 3 ball in the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Vulcans as Jermaine Hall comes down with it.
A great defensive possession by the Vulcans, not giving up these easy looks. And so far in the season, their defense has been their struggle, giving up almost 70 points a game, so something that they're going to have to keep up tonight if they want to win this game.
Hall on the top side gives it off to Keith Palak, over to DJ Slaughter now. Off to KJ McClurg for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound on it by Kent. That was Whitley. Yilmaz gives it off now to Omajov. And he's going to get cut off hold for the travel.
Yeah, Majaffa just got a little bit too fancy inside, received the pass, had good position just around the free throw line, but was just trying to get better leverage and just took one too many steps there.
So here come on the Vulcans now. Oh. Keith Palak gives it off. KJ McClurg. McClurg over her top now. Oh, 3-ball up, no good. Good from Jermaine Hall. Gilman is trying to slow things down now. On a dribble drive, gives it off to Kent for three, and the big man making it from deep.
Yeah, great offensive possession by the Golden Knights. Kent, like you said, the big guy, 6'10" from Magnolia Delaware, just getting out there from the three-point line. Palak played pretty good defense, had the arm up in his face, but better offense will beat better defense every time.
McClurg into the trap now, gives it off to DJ Hall. Slaughter takes it now for three. Off the rebound, on into the hands of, and here come the Knights with numbers, but he's going to slow it down. Down low to Kent. Kent with a hand in his face, gets it to fall.
Just not the greatest start here for the Vulcans. I would expect they'll make a substitution. Looks like Donald Whitehead Jr. will head to the scorer's table to come in at the next dead ball, but this Vulcan offense, who so far in the season is pretty good, just needs to get one basket under their belt, and I'm sure they'll start getting to work.
Cam Polak gets it the bucket and the foul. 7-2 to your score, with 16:49 to go. Whitehead checks into the game. DJ Slaughter will head to the bench to take a breather.
A great drive by Polak, and was just able to get that footer up with the right hand, and did a great job of absorbing that contact, not being afraid, and going up there and trying to get that basket to go.
First shot up and good. And Polak, 3 points to start the game here for California. 7-3 to score, just under 17 minutes to go. Kent now down low. Trying to get around Keith Palak now. Gives it off on the far side. That's going to be Mims. Dribble drive now. Spin move. Stolen away. And Whitehead gets the basketball. Here come the Vulcans with numbers. Whitehead on the far wing. Back now. Hold to Polak. Polak over to Keith Palak now. Palak back up to Whitehead. Whitehead barking orders. Gives it off to Jermaine Hall. Back to Palak. Palak fake the three. Pull up jumper. Gets it to fall. All 7-5 now to score.
Yeah, and that's something that this Vulcan offense needs to do more of, is running these plays for Palak. Ran most of their offense through them at the beginning of the season, and that's where they found a ton of success. And you can see why he's able to knock it down from anywhere on the court.
Whitley, he hands it off now to Jofo. Perez takes it now to the top of the key. Hall with a hand in the face and the block and that's going to be a charge now against the Golden Knights.
And that's another one on Ken. That's his second in a little over 4 minutes. So it looks like after this media timeout, he probably will have to head to the bench with 2 quick fouls already in this game.
We're going to get a timeout here, our first timeout of the game. And we're going to take a look now at the PSAC West standing. Safe, what do we have?
Up top, we have the IUP Crimson Hawks, not only first in the PSAC West, first in the whole country in Division II basketball, undefeated, 8-0 in conference, 14-0 overall. Following just behind them are Pitt Johnstown, sitting at 7-1 in conference, 11-3 overall. Just behind them are the Mercyhurst Lakers, 6-2 in conference and 10-2 overall. And then Slippery Rock, 5-3, 11-3 overall. And then it'll be California Seton Hill tied for that 5th place spot at 3-5 in conference. Seton Hill with the better record at 8-6 compared to the Vulcans 6-8. And then just behind them are Edinburgh, sitting at 2-6 in conference, 4-9 overall. And then Clarion and Gannon both looking for their first conference wins of the season. And like you said, Gannon still looking for their first win on the year, 0-12 for them and 2-11 for Clarion.
So, the Vulcans will get the ball all to start after this timeout. Checking on the other game that's already started, it is Westchester and Clarion. Westchester out to a 15-6 lead here to start the first half As we get back underway, here come the Vulcans. Whitehead brings it now over across the timeline. Gives it off to Jay McClurg. Palak now takes it. On the give and go to Whitehead. Whitehead faked the shot over to Jermaine Hall. He fakes the shot. Gives it back to Whitehead. Whitehead looking for some help. Finds KJ McClurg up top now. McClurg drives the lane, swatted away. And here comes Gannon now. Golden Knights are going to drive this one and lay up. Bucket, foul, oh good.
Great drive by Mims there, but not the best offensive possession by the Vulcans. You see Coach Sankum down there getting a little bit frustrated about that because Jermaine Hall had that open look, had that open three, and usually we see him take it, but decided to dribble off, not take that one, and it just led to a bad possession on offense, and then the Vulcans just couldn't get back on time on defense.
And misses the free throw. 9-5 to score. Jermaine Hall takes it, gives it off to KJ McClurg, fakes the three over Whitehead. Just under 15 minutes to go here in the first half. As Polak takes it, gives it over to Keith Palak. Palak, spin move, looking for some help. Well, double teamed on the near side, gives it off now. Oh, Jermaine Hall with a hand in his face for three, off the iron, no good. Vulcans trying to rally here. 9-5 to score, 14.5 to go. Clancy and Hayes are going to play some pitch and catch. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it up top now. Clancy takes the three ball, no good. Rebounded by Mims. Mims, charge call as KJ McClurg hit the deck.
Yeah, we've seen KJ do that a couple of times this season, and once again, great job, great awareness by him to cut off Mims from that baseline, get his feet set right in front of him, and take the brunt of that contact, got that shoulder straight to his chest, and so thankfully KJ's up and ready to play, and then great job by the team to taking that charge.
Polak now takes it and gives it to KJ McClurg. Back to Polak. They're going to play pitch and catch. Back up top to Polak once again. He's going to drive the lane, had it swatted away, and out of bounds. Gannon basketball. That one I still think should be still California's ball, and I think that's what Coach Sankum said as well. Yeah,
it could have gone either way, but this offense so far for the Vulcans is very stagnant. Not a lot of ball movement, not a lot of movement off the ball from the rest of the Vulcan offense. Just need to be able to spread that out a little bit more, get some more movement, and potentially get some more open looks.
Evans takes that one. There's only 8 on the shot clock, and he's going to have that one swatted away, and here come the Vulcans 3-on-2 if they hurry. Whitehead and over to Jermaine Hall on the layup, and that's going to be a goaltending violation.
Great transition from the Vulcans. It was Hall to start it all. He was the one that got down low, stole that one away from Everett underneath, and then him, Palak, and Whitehead connecting on that fast break. And once again, great job getting in transition. Jermaine Hall, super athletic, and he was able to get out there really fast.
Mims up top now, gives it off to Whitley. Whitley now on the near side of Irvin. Up, down low. Skip pass back to Mims. Mims with a three ball, no good. Rebounded by the Vulcans as Keith Palak brings it down. The Vulcans in transition now. Whitehead trying to get a step. Palak with the fake three. Hall's going to take it now. On the dribble drive, off the glass, no good. He almost got his own rebound. And they're going to say Gannon stepped on the line, and that's going to be against Chris Clancy.
Yeah, Vulcans luck out a little bit there. Hall, not the greatest shot, was trying to follow up, and like you said, Clancy able to pull in that board, but just had his footstep on that out-of-bounds line.
KJ McClurg now over to Whitehead. Three ball all from Polak. Rattles around and in.
Polak on the season, the best shooter from three for the Vulcans, 38.7% from three, and you see it right there. Comes off that screen from Palak and able to knock it down.
Vulcans lead at 10-9 now as we're just under 12.5. Near side, Clancy with a shot, and he'll make a three of his own. Back and forth affair now. Here's Whitehead drives it, kicks it out the Hall, over to Keith Palak. Palak switches places with Polak, gives it back to Palak. Palak now for three. Drains it. Ice in his veins makes that one. 13-12. The scores were just under 12. Up top now. Oh, that's Irvin. Irvin gives it off now. Now as Mims takes it, he's going to drive it. Skip pass down low to Irvin and stolen away and almost into the Vulcans' hands. Now as Gomez takes it. He'll pull up jumper. And they're going to call a charge foul again. And it's the Golden Nut Eights. It's Vulcan basketball with 11:31 left here in the first half.
Yeah, that one's going to go against Everett as we head to this media stoppage timeout. But we've seen that a lot so far from the Golden Knights. A high priority on getting these offensive rebounds is having these big men get down there, try to get good position, and that's the second time so far. We've seen one of them just get a little bit too handsy on Palak and push him down, and that'll lead to another foul for the against Gannon.
So 11:31 to go here in the half. So far, Jermaine Hall, Cam Polak, and Keith Palak, the scorers so far in the game for the Vulcans. Also still trying to figure this one out, Safe. How is it always either around or on my birthday? We always end up a trip here to Erie.
I mean, that's just the way the schedule plays out. You know? I mean, I just wish as a principal we could just make every single game that we play in the Convent Center, so I wouldn't have to wake up at ungodly hours.
Morning, 3 hours in the car. I mean, it wasn't too bad of a trip up, though.
I mean, I don't think the drive wasn't the worst part. It was just waking up early. I'll
agree with you on that one.
I just hate it. I don't think anyone should be awake at 6 a.m. Man. That's ridiculous.
Who wants a Krabby Patty at 3 a.m.?
Exactly. I mean, maybe 3, but I mean, that's usually when I want to go to bed. It's 3 a.m.
Anyway, as we get back underway here comes Whitehead. Whitehead met there in half court. Gives it off. Looking for some help. He's going to run the offense now. Gives it off to Jermaine Hall. Hall lost the ball for a second. Back to Whitehead. And off the hands of one of the Golden Knights. Looks like Clancy's going to get caught all for the last tip.
Yeah, and you see Coach Sangham running out almost to the middle of the court, upset about that because, like I said earlier, the Vulcans' offense just not getting a lot of movement.
Whitehead on the dribble drive can't get that one to go. He gets his own rebound. Looking for help. Kicks it up top. KJ McClurg wide open for 3. Can't get it to fall. Jermaine Hall on a tip back. Second chance, can't get it to fall. Whitehead gets it, and it's going to be tipped out off of one of the Gannon players. But they're going to say Vulcan basketball.
Yeah, unfortunate there by Hall. Got up there super quick to try to get that tip in, but just missed. And then on the way down, the ball came off of him out of bounds.
Up top now is Irvin, and Mims now. Mims spin move, had it swatted away by Whitehead. Heading into the Vulcan bench. Set the inbound now is Raphael. Dribble drive now. Gets it to go. So it's Clancy.
A great move by Clancy. Polak and Palak both came out to match Clancy at the perimeter, but just left a little bit too much space for him to move in between, and he was able to just get that straight lane to the rim and able to knock that shot down.
14-13 your score. Or as Hall takes a 3 off the iron, can't get it to go. So off the hands of one of the Golden Knights and out of play, a Vulcan basketball.
Even though Polak wasn't able to get that offensive rebound, his effort alone forced the Vulcans to get another possession. Great job by him trying to get that rebound.
Shot by Hall, can't get it to fall. And here come the Golden Knights with numbers. There's Raphael will slow things down, gives it off now to Mims. Down low to Irvin, had it stolen away by the Vulcans. Hall gives it to Whitehead, down low to Polak, up top. Switches places now with Keith Palick. Up top, Jermaine Hall. Hall spin move. Over to Whitehead. Whitehead looking for three off the side of the iron. No good. As Forte brings that one down. Here comes Raphael. Looking to get something going here. Here's Forte on the give and go net. On to Clancy. Down low to Mims. Mims trying to get something going here. Shot off the back of the iron, no good.
And those are the type of defensive possessions the Vulcans want. Force Mims into this long floater type opportunities, and they'll take that every time. If they can play defense like that for the rest of the game, you're looking at a blowout for the Vulcans.
Polak looking for three off the iron, no good. And that one's going to get called for a foul against Polak. Slaughter checks back into the game for California. Polak's going to go take a breather.
Yeah, unfortunate. He just tried to get a hand in there, try to tip it away, but just caught too much skin of the Golden Knight player on the back end and ends up with a foul. And that'll be his first of the game for the Vulcans.
Looks like another substitution set to come in for California. It'll be Caden Hanna. So up top, Irvin has it now. Looks for three. He off the iron, no good. Right into the hands of Keith Palick. Palick now drive. Spin move, looking for some help. Spin move down low. Kicks it off to Whitehead. Whitehead up in, count it. At 15-14 the score.
Great post move by Palick. Was able to get that positioning inside, and a good cut by Whitehead to get underneath the basket, and Palick, great vision, able to find him.
Raphael on that, all over to. Never mind. And that one is going to be called on the charge foul. And once again, the basketball trying to escape the arena.
In that last game, I mean, it went all the way out in there. It took them like 2 minutes to bring it back. I think it maybe went outside. And for the Vulcans, number 22, Caden Hanna, the sophomore forward from Murraysville, PA, just checked in to the game for Jermaine Hall.
Couple Golden Knights also checking in. Keith Palick with the hook shot, get nothing all on the contact. Hanna with the shot, he puts it up, gets it to fall. 17-14 the score.
A beautiful shot by Hanna, who was trying to go through that contact, wanted the whistle, but even still, through all that contact, was able to get it to go off the glass.
Up top now. Oh, that one no good for the Golden Knights. Hanna with the rebound. Hanna on the give and go. Had his shot blocked away. Slaughter now to Polak. Keith Palick looking for three. Can't get it to fall into the hands of the Golden Knights now. Here comes Gomez. Gomez gives it off net. Now to Clancy. Clancy, he gets a screen. Back to Gomez. Gomez driving the lane and kicks it out on the far side. Looking for three, no good, into the hands of the Vulcans. As Kent looking in to get the call to go his way, but nothing and going.
Yeah, I think they may have caught a break there, the Vulcans. I think it came off of one of them on its way down, and I think Regab had a good case to say that should have been Golden Knight basketball.
So 7:04 to go here in the first half. 17-14 the score. California leads it. So, while we got a moment here, let's take a look around the PSACE at what games we have on the docket today. As starting off with Shepherd at Bloomsburg, Westchester hosting Clarion, or Westchester at Clarion. Seton Hill traveled up to Edinburgh. Lockhaven at Kutztown, Slippery Rock at Mercyhurst, East Johnsburg at Millersville. IUP takes on Pitt Johnstown, Mansfield Old at Shippensburg. There's the contest on the docket for tonight.
The top four teams all playing each other today, so that's, if the Vulcans are able to get a win here, that's good for them, trying to boost their way up the standings. Like you said, Slippery Rock at Mercyhurst and IUP at Pitt Johnstown, so it's going to be two good games to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on all those. as DJ Slaughter set to inbound here for the Vulcans. Whitehead brings it across the timeline. Going to start getting things rolling here as he gives it. Looking for some help. Thought he was going to give it off the Polak there. KJ McClurg takes it. Down low, finds Keith Palick. Palick back up top, off the Whitehead. He's going to on the dribble drive. McClurg over to Palick. Palick looking for the hook shot, and that one swatted away. Here comes Yilmaz. Yilmaz gives it on the go to Clancy for three. No good. Rebound on it and off the hands of one of the Golden Knights and out of play.
At that time on the offense for the Vulcans, I believe, to me, KJ McClurg just got a little bit too passive. Likes to make that extra pass instead of taking the shot. I mean, if he had a nice open look, decided to make that extra pass to Palick, and if he's taking that shot, you're probably looking at another 3 points.
Down low, looking for McClurg. Stepped on the line and out of bounds. I thought he saved it.
He had the right idea there. Nice cut. Great find by Palick to find him, but like I said, just ran out of room on that far side and just could not keep that one in play in time.
Snap. Oh, it'll be Whitley. Whitley. Yilmaz trading places. Gives it off now to Mims. Down low. Oh, Whitley with the shot. Can't get that one to go. Under 6 minutes, 17-14 the score. Whitehead with the floater, can't get it to fall. Here comes Mims. Mims drawing the dribble drive. Up off the iron, no good. Putback shot by Whitley gets it to fall. Keith Palick now looking for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound try. KJ McClurg up top for Whitehead. Whitehead's going to walk the line over to Caden Hanna. Hanna had that one stolen away. Here comes Mims, and that one's off of his foot and out of play. And he's mad about that one.
And that's a golden opportunity to take the lead there for the Golden Knights, but Hanna doing a great job of pressuring Mims, and Mims just got a little bit too nervous on that back end. Thought Hanna bearing down on him would get the jump, get the ball away from him, but at the end of the day, just overthought it and just dribbled it off his own foot.
So Cam Polak and Jermaine Hall checks back into the game for California. Caden Hanna and KJ McClurg check out. Hall now takes it on the far side, gives it to DJ Slaughter. Slaughter up to Whitehead. Over to Polak. Hall now all on the dribble drive, looking for some help. Finds McClurg. Up top now. Whitehead give and go to Jermaine Hall off the glass and in, and gets it to go. 19-16 the score.
A great pick and roll by Whitehead and Hall. Great find by Whitehead to get it down low into him, and Hall looks like he wanted to slam it, but just couldn't get the jump right.
That one and shot up and good. And Yilmaz gets that one and they fall. All 19-18 the score. Up top now, Keith Palick has it. Spin move, kicks it in the corner, as looking for three, gets it to fall, just Jermaine Hall.
Palick just so deadly on that outside, can shoot it from anywhere, so you have to respect him. Forced defenders over towards him and found Hall wide open in the corner for three.
Pull-up jumper from Yilmaz, can't get it to fall. Hall with the rebound. 22-18 as we're under 4 minutes. Palick now fakes it. Backhand pass to Jermaine Hall looking for three. And he gets it to go. 25-18.
No look pass as well. Just between his legs behind his back. Just great
disrespect.
job.
Up top now. Oh, that's Clancy. He giving it off. Mims has it on the near side. Up top, back to Yilmaz. Yilmaz looking for some help. He's going to shoot it down low. Oh, gives it to Kent. Kent gets it to fall. Raha had that one to fall. On the give and go now. Cam Polak with the one hand and 27-20. And give the assist to Jermaine Hall.
A beautiful pass by Hall. Great cut towards the basket by Polak, and a beautiful finish as well.
And Hobbs sends that one into the empty seat. It's 27-20 as we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Just some miscommunication there by the Golden Knights. Yilmaz coming off the screen just got caught, and so Regab's pass just a little bit too far out ahead of him, and Yilmaz just unable to catch up in time to that ball.
Don't want to forget, the Vulcans will be back in action on Wednesday night as they take on the Lakers of Mercyhurst. We'll have a doubleheader in that one. While we got a second, let's take a look at some scores around the conference. Clarion in Westchester are in a crossover matchup. Westchester leads that one 35-27. Seton Hill trails Edinburgh right now 16-14. We'll keep an eye on that one. And Kutztown on trails Lockhaven 36-23. Mercyhurst out to a big lead 30-7 to start the game at Slippery Rock. East Stroudsburg and Millersville in a back and forth affair, but East Stroudsburg now getting the better of Millersville 35-29. And we're waiting on an update from UPJ and IUP.
Mercyhurst up by 23 to start that game. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought that one might have been a little bit closer, as Slippery Rock has been a bit of a surprise in the West this year.
Yeah, had a strong end to the season last year and only got better. But I mean, the Lakers are no slouch either. I know that's at least at one point last year nationally ranked as well. So two great teams, but like you said, it's surprising to see one just come out to such a big lead like that.
Keith Palak now barking out the order. Gives it off to Polak. Over to Whitehead. Gets a screen. And looking for some help up top to Polak. Polak now. And block foul again. And it's the Golden Knights.
That one's going to go against Yilmaz. Just couldn't get his feet set in time as Polak just mowed him down right there in the middle of the court.
2:32 to go here in the first. Whitehead to inbound, gives it off to Jermaine Hall. Over to Whitehead. Whitehead looking for some help. 13 on the shot clock. And Polak going to drive the lane and is looking for the pass, and that one's going to roll. Oh, and stolen away by the Golden Knights. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Vulcans. Gomez takes it now, gives it off to Clancy. Clancy thought about the three ball, looking for some help on the give and go now. Yilmaz got to shoot it with 9 on the shot clock. For 3, Whitley makes that one.
This is a chance for the Vulcans. They really need to step it up here to end the half. They have a chance to go into half with a comfortable lead, and they need to get good offensive possessions to do so. They need to get a basket here.
Minute and a half left to go here in the first. Palak now over to Polak. Back to Whitehead. The dribble drive, going to put it up. Was looking for Keith Palak and sends it into the first row.
I mean, good idea, but at a time like that, I was told very young when I was playing basketball to never do those types of jump passes. When you're up there, you got to shoot, and because those jump passes, that's where you make the most mistakes. And he's already up there, you can't come down anymore, and Palak just not in the right spot for him to make that pass.
Gilmat's going to bring it across the timeline now. Looking for some help. Fake the pass to Mims, down low. It's Forte, gives it up top. Yilmaz is on the give and go. Mims trying to get the fault. And Jermaine Hall trying to plead his case that he stayed vertical and is not going to get it.
That was a beautiful drive by Yilmaz. Had the Euro step, thought he was going to go for the floater, but I think you're right. I think Jermaine Hall does definitely have a case in that regard. It looks like he just put his arm straight up, but just doesn't get the luck of the draw there.
First one good from Mims. Caden Hanna checks back in for the Vulcans. Mims' second shot, no good. Put back shot is good. It's Forte with the tip. Under a minute now, 27-26.
If you're Coach Sangham there, you got to be fuming. I mean, you cannot let that happen, not having your big man box out like that and just give him a free tip underneath.
Keith Palick looking for the shot, and he's going to get a foul call. No, they're going to call a travel. I thought that should have been a foul.
Yeah, but I think he traveled before the contact was made. Just received that pass inside, but just took too many steps. And I mean, this is the perfect opportunity for Gannon to take the lead just before half. A little less than 6 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock to end the half. So Gannon does have time to get the last shot here in the quarter.
So Gannon's going to take a timeout here, or talk things over. There's 5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Coach Sangham trying to figure something out here.
The Vulcans just kind of lost the wind in their wings a little bit. Had the chance to go into halftime with a comfortable lead up 4, 5, 6, 7 points at one point, but just haven't had the greatest of defensive possessions and they haven't been able to convert on the offensive end either and have kept Gannon in this game. And like I talked about at the beginning of the game, this is a chance. This is a trap game. This is a game that you expect to win, and the Vulcans are looking like so far that they came in there expecting to win but aren't playing like it.
That one, and down low, knocked away from Kent, and as McClure smacking that ball all the way, but caught out a little too much contact. First shot, up, no good. Second shot. Up, rattles around and in. We're tied at 27 all. Timeout California, but not before Cam Polak and Jermaine Hall check back in for California. So, Safe, what do you do here? You got 23.4 seconds left, no shot clock. You're tied at 27, and what do you do?
You have to run this down, take the last shot into halftime. I think with the 5 on the floor, you probably run a play. If I was a coach, I'd run it for Keith. I think Keith has been probably the best player so far tonight for the Vulcans, either him or Jermaine. And so I think you just you draw this one up for Keith, let him have the decision whether he wants to shoot or if he's able to find an open look to either Polak or Hall in the corners, you give it to him. But I think this is the play that you give to Keith because he's going to be your best shooter to come down here and knock it down.
So, the Polak, Slaughter, or Hall, Palick, and McClurg. Slaughter inbound brings it across the timeline. And 15 seconds on the clock. Down to 10 now. Slaughter gets a screen. And another screen from Palick. Is it on the shot? 2 seconds. Gets it to go. Right before the buzzer. California's going to go into the locker room. 29-27 at the half is your score. Or we'll be back here after halftime here on CUTV, CUT Sports 1 on the PSAC Network and 91.9 FM, the Vulcan Sports Radio Network. Welcome back here as we're wrapping up halftime here. Here is California leads it 29-27. And here at the half, Ape. So what do we need to see from the Vulcans here to start the second half?
I mean, just on the offensive end, just more movement, more fluidity, just very, very stagnant at points in that first half, which just kind of led to those lulls where they weren't able to even get shots off. And if they're able to just smooth that out, get some better looks, and the talent on this team is too much to lose to Gannon, who haven't won a game all season. And in a game like this, you don't want to be the first one to lose. Exactly.
And the Vulcans are fighting their way back as we look here at the halftime stats. If I can get my tablet to work.
Before we do that, though, while we have the camera on us, I just want to wish you a very happy birthday. And just thank you for everything. Happy, how old are you going to be now?
29.
29. So happy 29th birthday to Johnny Sakaguchi. We're going to take a quick time to sing you happy birthday.
Oh, no.
And I guess I'll be doing the rendition, so.
Yeah, because, I mean, our Arian is all the way up top up there. Nate's a little bit busy over here on camera.
He's got the camera for us.
He is.
Gary, I need you to help sing with me, so. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Good. Happy birthday to you.
Let's
go.
Now that I think they got the tablet working, that might have actually helped it along. Well, I'm not sure. Or living on a prayer here. So anyway, so to the first half, the Vulcan and 12 of 31 from around the field. Old 11 of 23 was Gannon, and so not very good. Under 50% for both teams to start the game. Along with the Vulcans only got one free throw. 2 of 5 was the Golden Knights. 3 of 8 from the charity stripe, from beyond the arc was Gannon. 4 of 14 for California. The Vulcans did out-rebound on the Golden Knights, 17-16. And then in the turnover department, 8-10, and California led that one. And so defensively, California doing everything right with the basketball. However, on the offensive side, just struggling to get things going there.
Yeah, I mean, shooting 38.7% from the field is not a great look, but at times they did have the nice shots. Some of those three-point shots, they had good looks, but I mean, you're not going to be able to make all of them. But eventually, as the means comes back to normal, you'll be making more of those shots than you're missing. Instead of shooting 28.6%, you'll probably be bumping that up a little bit. You'll be making more of your shots, and then after that, you're looking at a game that shouldn't be as close as it is right now. And I mean, if the Vulcans play the way that they did in the first half, then they definitely have a chance to get upset here. But I mean, if they play like we saw them play, especially against Edinburgh during the week, then you're talking about a team that can just run up the score here in the first 5-10 minutes of the second half, and you're talking about a very fun trip back home.
Yeah, Jermaine Hall, 10 points to start the game. 5 from Keith Powell, 8 from KJ McClurg. So definitely scoring all around on the court for the team thus far. As we come out of halftime, so on the floor for the Vulcans, Palak, Hall, Polak, Slaughter, and McClurg to round out the starting 5 here in the start the half. Down low on the give and go. Oda Kent gets it to go right off the bat at just seconds into the first or the second half, 29 all.
Yeah, Palak just got caught sleeping there. Kent wide open and such a big body, under 6'10", so if you just throw it up in that area, he's always going to be able to go up and get it.
Palak on the dribble gives it off to Jermaine Hall for 3.
And those are the looks you're talking about. Great drive by Palak, and Hall wide open in the corner. Made two three-pointers already and is able to knock down another one.
32-29 your score. California leads it. On the give and go now. Now pull-up jumper, no good. Vulcans rebound on. Here comes Slaughter, coming with steam. Gives it off to Jermaine Hall. Hall faked it, gives it to KJ McClurg. McClurg wide open for 3. He off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Mims. Mims going to bring it up now. Going to set it up. Gives it off to Kent. Kent now trying to get around on 3 Vulcans as Omaz takes it at the top of the key. Kent down low. Oh, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to fall. Oh, it'll be California basketball as it goes off the hands of Manjofo.
Yeah, and if you're the Vulcans there, that's the shot that you want Kent to take. I mean, you want someone that big to be taking shots away from the basket, falling away, spinning away, and instead of just going head on towards the basket. So good defense by Palak that time, setting up to the bigger opponent and forcing him to take that shot that he's not as comfortable with.
Polak now all over Slaughter. Slaughter faked the 3. He driving and looking for contact. Keith Palak, one of the leaders down there, looked right to the referees like, you're kidding me.
I mean, we see Palak get that call a lot, but Slaughter, the smaller guard, had the hands on the ball, so maybe got the block in there first. I believe it was Whitley who was able to get a hand on it, but like you said, a couple of players just slapping him down there.
Jermaine Hall, turnaround jumper, off the iron, no good. 32-29 still the score. Yalnaz up top. Walks the line and gives it off now. Now to Mims. Mims on the spin move, looking down. Hall gets it to fault. 32-31.
And those are the positions that Mims wants to be in. The Vulcans on defense need to do a better job setting another defender over there to help on those spinning drives by Mims.
Palak fakes the 3. He's going to drive it off the iron and gets it to fault. 34-31.
I'm surprised he didn't get the call for the contact there. Just nice spin move and great job to be able to finish that shot.
Whitley for 3. He drains it. 34 all. Just past the 17-30 mark. Heat check time for Hall. And he gets another one to fall.
Feed the hot hand. I mean, he's able to knock down a few more, and you're talking about 30 plus if he's able to keep going like this.
Kent now all down low. Gets some help from Slaughter. Smacked away. Hall smacked that one away. And right in the hands of Mims. Mims gets another one. And here comes Polak. And they're going to call a charge call.
I mean, I don't know how they call. That was a travel by Polak down here on the near end, but on the far end, Kent traveled underneath the basket. They didn't call it.
37-36 the score, or just past 17 minutes to go here in the second half. Mims on the give and go to Whitley. Whitley, he's going to walk the line, hand off to Yilmaz. Yilmaz over in the corner. Njofo with 4 or 3. McClurg fakes it. He's going to on the drive. And looking for contact. Nothing called. Yilmaz gives it over to Kent. Now down low to Whitley. Switches places with Mims. Mims looking to drive. And pull up jumper. Gets the floater to go. 41-37. And Gannon leads. Slaughter. And I don't agree with that. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor.
And once again, this is just the Vulcan offense is getting too stagnant. Too many players so far in the second half. Just what my coaches, when I used to play, would call just hero ball. Instead of running the offense, trying to get these good possessions, good-looking plays, just players individually getting the ball and just trying to do too much with it instead of trying to find the help, trying to create something. And then this time they're just trying to do too much, and they're coming into these turnovers. And you can see Coach Sangham down there. He's not happy, and I completely agree. I understand him completely. I would not be happy either. I'm just glad there's not a camera on us during these games, because I look just like him right now.
You and me both. As we take a look here once again at the PSAC West standings, as California keeps fighting their way back up the standings, trying to get get something going here. There, 15:48 left to go. Oh, here in regulation time, Cal trails by 4.
And so far coming out of the gate, Gannon just been a fast pace, and the Vulcans just haven't been able to catch up. They've been trying to match that pace, they just haven't been able to do so. So in a game like this, when you're down by 4 coming out of the half after a quick start, kind of just need to slow things down. This is the time, like I said, when you need to start running the offense. You need to start having Whitehead out there, who you just brought into the game, running these plays and just trying to get everyone in the offense involved. And if you're able to slow things down, get some good looks, you're going to be able to get yourself back into the game.
Mims takes it now, gets a screen from Kent, and Whitley takes it now. Switches places with Yilmaz. Up top is Mims, had to double check that one. And Kent with the turnaround jumper, or Hall right there in his face. Whitehead with the rebound. Going to give and go now. Hall takes it down low. Oh, skip pass over to DJ Slaughter, gets it to go. Oh, 41-39.
Yeah, beautiful pass by Hall. Had it in the post, had 2 players on him, and was able to just fire it, no look. Was looking at Whitehead and able to just find Slaughter on that great cut towards the basket.
And Jofa takes it. And they're going to call a charge call. Also, the Vulcans finally get one to go their way.
Yeah, good feat by Hall, but I thought they were going to call the carry because it looked like Jaffa had the ball and just held it for a while before bringing it back down. But nonetheless, great job by Hall in that rotation. We're able to get over, able to get in front of Ojafo, and able to draw that charge.
Whitehead comes across the timeline now. Oh, and they're going to set it up and run. Pull up jumper off the front of the iron, no good. And it's Slaughter bringing pressure against Mims. Almost had it stolen away. Mims loses control now for a moment. And shot up, good, gets it to go. Oh, 43-39. Slaughter now coming in with some speed. Gives it off to Jermaine Hall. Up top to Palick. Palick loses control for a second. And hacking foul. And it's going to go against Gannon. And smack the basketball. And they're going to call a technical right there on Clancy.
Yeah, I mean, that was just unnecessary. Just smacked the ball right out of Palick's hands into his face. And in a game like this, that might be exactly what the Vulcans need to just turn the tides here. The second half hasn't been in their favor at all, and now the referee is discussing whether or not it should be anything more.
Whether it's flagrant 1 or 2. Ooh. Palick makes the first one. 43-40 the score. And he'll make the second one. And 43-41, it's a one-possession game, and the Vulcans will retain.
Vulcans number 0, Jermaine Hall. That's his 3rd personal foul, 17th foul. Technical foul was called.
And somewhere during that as well, Jermaine got a foul. Jermaine Hall's out at 3 fouls, so something to keep an eye out on in the last 14 minutes of this game.
Coach is talking over something with the referee. And Slaughter gets ready to inbound.
And this is just a time for the Vulcans to just catch their breath a little bit. Like I said, they're equipped for these shootout types of games, but just haven't been on the mark today. Just slowing things down here would do a great job for this Vulcan team to get back in it.
Jermaine Hall takes it and over to KJ McClure, who's still looking for his first basket. Over to Keith Palick for 3 in the corner. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Whitley. Gomez brings it across the timeline now. Gives it off now to Kent. Kent, pull up jumper from just above the iron. And no good. Or to McClure on the give and go to Hall for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by KJ McClure. Gives it off now to DJ Slaughter. Slaughter spin move up top to Palick. Palick fakes it. He's going to drop. Gives it off to KJ McClure, who's going to drive the lane. Kicks it up top now. Palick fakes the 3 again. And pull up jumper. Makes it. at 43 all.
Good ball movement by the Vulcans once again. 11 points now for number 11. Thought he had a few opportunities to take it from 3 and just waiting for the even better shot, extra pass after extra pass to finally get the best possible look.
Clancy now back to Yilmaz. Yilmaz gives it back to Clancy. Yilmaz over to Mims. Mims going to drive it and gives it off to Kent. Kent gets around Pallet and pull up. Oh, airmailed that one. No good. Still can't get it to fall. 4th try, 5th try. No good. And Keith Pallet finally makes it. Pallet now gives it off to Jermaine Hall for 3. Good. Jermaine Hall. 46-43 to score. Hall now with 19 on the afternoon.
A great transition. Good job by Hall. Came running all the way from the opposite side of the court to get to the corner, and great find by Whitehead to hit him.
Kent looking for 3 of his own off the side of the iron. No good. Here comes Whitehead. Whitehead 3-on-1. Whitehead bucket. Good. 48-43.
Like I said, the Vulcans slowed things down now. Just able to swing that momentum back in their way.
Clancy looking for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Jermaine Hall. KJ McClurg on the give and go now on the Palak. Palak faked the 3 over McClurg. Slaughter. Hall. Oh, Hall thought about the 3. Back to Slaughter now. Keith Palak taking it for 3. He'll drain it. Ice in his veins. 51-43. Keith Palak for 3. Timeout out. Gannon.
I was just going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if they called a timeout here. What was that, 14-2 run there?
I have to check the tablet whenever it decides to load, but I believe you might be correct.
Something like that.
And I believe that is going to be what it is with no commercial break. So we're going to, hopefully this thing will load.
14-0 run. Or no, what is that? I can't do math. That's 12. 12-0. 12-0.
12-0 run on the start here. 12-2 run, and to be exact, you're almost there, Save. Almost. But at 12-2 run and for the Vulcans, and Jermaine Hall leading the team right now. It's Palak. I guess there's a technical call. So Palak's going to go to the line. He makes the first one, 52-43. Makes the second one, and 53-43. California leads it. And now we'll go to the timeout.
I'm not sure what happened, but
and we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in 30. And welcome back here, folks. California leads at 53-43, but after a little bit of confusion there, another technical foul against the Golden Knights. So we're waiting on here.
Yeah, I believe
they're calling it against Zach Kent.
Yeah, because looking at the feed, like I said, goes against Zach Kent. After that three-pointer made by Palak, we saw Gannon a signal for a timeout. So maybe we're not sure what happened, but if I had to guess, maybe some harsh words exchanged between the referees and Kent over there on the far side near the bench, which led Palak to get to the free throw line, make 2 more free throws, and extend the lead to 10 for the Vulcans.
So 10-point lead now for the Vulcans. Up top now. Clancy takes it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper. Good as Raphael makes that one.
A great move by Raphael, able to get himself into a good spot near that free throw line and able to just knock that one down, trying to chip away at this Vulcan lead.
Slaughter now off the skip pass, gives it to Drain Hall. Heat check time in the corner, drains it!
Feed the hot hand, just give it to him. I think you just give it to him every single possession. He's making every shot.
If he's shooting that from the corner, I say keep that up tonight. All right, there's Hall now with 22 on the evening. Raphael on the skip pass, and it's looking for, or it's scramble on the floor, and the Vulcans going to just get out of the way and travel call against the Golden Knights.
Yeah, great defense there. I believe it was Ken underneath, or Everett, underneath, just trying to get position. But like I said, on offense, just give Jermaine Hall the ball every time. We saw in that women's game, Sierra Lloyd go on a similar one. Just give it to him every time because he's just knocking down every single shot.
Slaughter now gives it off to Keith Palak. Palak looking for another three. He drains it, nothing but net, 59-45.
I mean, coming out of half, we talked about how they're only making 28% of their threes. They only made 4 in the first half, and I said if they keep getting these open looks, they're going to knock down more, and they're doing exactly that.
Bucket and the foul. 59-47 to score. As Raphael makes that one.
So in the first half, the Vulcans were 4 for 14 from 3. In the second half, they were 6 for 9.
Raphael looking to complete the three-point play here. Cut it down to an 11-point lead. Shot up. He'll make that one. Whitehead brings it across the timeline. A little bit of half-court pressure. They're now all front on Gannon. Looking for the alley-oop. McClurg in the corner. Can't get it to go. Whitehead on the putback. Gets it to fall. 61-48.
Yeah, great follow-up by Whitehead. Was sitting over here on this far side. Saw that KJ wasn't going to knock down that three. And good job trailing inside, getting behind the defender, and just being there for that putback. Not something you see out of a guard too much.
One of the Vulcans hit the deck there as the shot went up. Doesn't matter. But here come the Vulcans now. KJ McClurg can't get it to fall. They're saying that should be goaltending.
I think I can see the argument because he went up there, and on the way back, the defender for Gannon shook the backboard as he was hitting it, and that may have made the shot from KJ not go into the basket. But I don't think Coach is going to win this uphill.
McClurg makes the first one, and that'll be his first point of the evening.
Yeah, that seems pretty odd, isn't it? I mean, one of your best players, and just takes almost halfway through the second half to knock down your first point, but he's been doing a good job on every other end of the game at facilitating and being able to get himself involved in the game besides points.
And foul called on the floor as Keith Palak hits the floor.
They're going to call that against. They're going to call a flopping foul against Palak, and now Gannon's going to go to the line and shoot too.
And Palak's going to ask for an explanation from the referee.
I'm going to say it's been so long since I've seen a flopping foul in any sort of basketball. Then we saw one in the last game, and then one in this one. I mean, I think it was kind of justified because it looked like maybe he got a little nudge after that free throw and he hit the deck. But I mean, it's not something you see too often. Now we've seen 2 in 2 games.
You're lucky if you see one at all during a season. And as Kent takes that one and trying to in a back down pout on the give and go. And Jofa on the give and go reverse layup, can't get it to go. McClurg with the rebound. Gives it Jermaine Hall. McClurg, they're looking for the shot and can't get it. A foul to go on that one. And here comes Clancy. Clancy on the dribble drive, gives it off as Raphael takes it. He's going to drive the lane. Blacking down Whitehead. Can't off the iron and in. 63-51 your scores. We're just under 9 minutes.
How they did not call a foul on when KJ's drive down here on the last offensive possession, I don't understand. I mean, you could have heard that slap from the parking lot outside. He got drilled, and they did not call anything.
I'm pretty sure they heard that one all the way down in California as Hall for three. Drain it! Jermaine Hall making it rain out here. 25 on the afternoon, 66-51.
I mean, Gannon's they have to double him. They have to keep him from getting these three-point looks, but they just don't respect it, and they just keep letting him get these not even great looks, just half-decent looks, and he's making them every single time.
Can't with the turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Hall with the rebound. Now hands off to Whitehead. Whitehead, give and go to KJ McClure, gets it to fall. And once again, McClure contact, can't get it a call to save his life.
That one was even worse.
They'll send that one way over there. No good. Kent with the rebound. And gets it to go. 68-53 the score. Whitehead gives it off to Slaughter. Slaughter now, that one gets away from him, and he's going to have to get back 3-on-1, and they're going to airmail that one.
Yeah, great job.
And timeout on the court.
Yeah, good job there by Slaughter to recover. Gannon had 3-on-1 going the other way, and Slaughter got his hands in there, stripped it away from Mims, and forced Mims to hit it off of himself and end up out of bounds. So it's going to be Vulcan basketball coming out of this media timeout.
Yeah, so 68-53 was with 7:26 left to go here. While we get a second, we'll take a look at some scores around the PSAC. Close contest right now. Clarion only trails by 3 against Westchester. 42 all between Seton Hill and Edinburgh. And we have this Lockhaven looking to get back in the win column after getting upset the other day by Mansfield. Old is up 65-56 right now over Kutztown. On Slippery Rock is just
down by a lot.
Taken out behind the woodshed by Mercyhurst. 70-38 the score over there. Millersville and East Stroudsburg. East Stroudsburg run away with this one 70-54 in what was a close contest. Still waiting on an update from IUP and UPJ. And then you have the nightcap with Bloomsburg and Shippensburg. So we get ready to come back out of the timeout. And I agree with you on this one, Sabe. I do believe the Vulcans just need to keep doing what they're doing and feed Jermaine Hall and Keith Palak right now. So on the floor for the Vulcans is Polak, Whitehead, Palak, McClurg, and Hall. As Whitehead is going to draw the foul against I believe that's going to go against Raphael.
And while we have a second, I have the live feed of UPJ IUP. IUP up by 4, 61-57, with just under 6.5 left to play in the second half.
It's going to be an interesting one there, so we'll keep an eye on that contest for sure. Whitehead on the dribble drive, gets caught in a trap, looking for some help. Trying to find Keith Palak and turns it over. Here comes Clancy now. Clancy backing down Whitehead. Up top to Mims. 6 minutes to go here in regulation time. Turnaround jumper, no good. Mims on the putback gets it to go. 68-55.
And that's not something we see a problem too lot from the Vulcans is Palak just not doing a great job at boxing out on these attempts, just allowing Gannon to get these offensive boards and getting extra chance points.
And Whitehead going to get called for the travel with 6:32 to go here in regulation. Whitehead's going to go to the bench and take a breather. Slaughter checks back into the game. Oh, up top, down low to Kent. Kent on the turn, looking for some help. Turns around, trying to back down Pallet, like with a little bit of a shut of there. Nothing called. Hold and foul called against the Vulcans.
And you see, Keith better be careful. You see him under there just kind of signaling that he got elbowed by Kent on that turnaround, and got to be careful not to do that too much in front of the referee, because he might end up seeing a technical of his own for that one.
First one and good.
Into the ball game for Gannon, number 55, Ragab.
As Ragab checks back in for Gannon. Mims on the second one. Makes it. DJ Slaughter now brings it across the timeline. Give and go now to Jermaine Hall. Hall back over to McClurg, over to Polak. Polak over to Hall. No trade place is. And Slaughter going to get called for the moving screen.
Yeah, just unfortunately, yeah, they're calling it on Cam. I thought they called it on DJ at first.
I did too.
Because it looked like DJ was just trying to come off of the screen and the player got caught, but I guess Cam just, like you said, moving a little bit too much and didn't set his feet on that screen and forced another turnover for the Vulcans. I mean, they got to be careful. 11-point game with just under 6 minutes left. Gannon still has a chance in this game.
3-ball all up from Clancy, no good. Rebound knocked out of play by Kent. Ragab checks back into the game for the Golden Knights. Slaughter, spin move across the timeline, had it stolen away. Hey by Raphael. Oh, and Raphael gets it to go. And Slaughter having some words. Here's a couple of the team. Both sides are going to talk things over. And a couple of the Golden Knights players had to restrain Raphael because he was coming after Slaughter.
I mean, and that's just sloppy play from the Vulcans. Slaughter got caught on it, tried to do too much. Instead of just passing it off, just trying to get the offense going, and ended up costing his team a turnover. Now cuts the lead to single digits, and now the Vulcans, like I said, they have to be careful.
And UPJ just took the lead from IUP, 66-65 the score. They're in that one, so we're going to keep an eye on that one. So don't want to. We'll see how that one plays out for sure.
And that just goes to show the level of talent and competition here in the PSAC West. You're talking about the #1 team in the country in IUP. Struggling right now. I mean, they're on the road at UPJ. Johnstown, that arena, tough place to play in, and it's going to be a fun matchup down the stretch to see if UPJ can hold on. I mean, knocking off the top dogs not only in the conference but in the whole country. That just shows how good of a team that they really could be if they're able to get the win here in this one.
So it'll be Vulcan basketball here, or coming out of the timeout. Keith Palak to inbound on for the Vulcans. Whitehead checks back into the game for California. Here comes Whitehead now. 9-point game. Whitehead looking for some help. Gives it off to Keith Palak. Palak is going to start calling the offense. Gives it back to Whitehead. And they'll trade places. Whitehead on a dribble drive, pull up, jumper, drained it. 70-59 the score.
Yeah, great move by Whitehead to get himself into that lane. Nice stop and start, and then just got the hop step in there, able to get the separation, able to get the play.
Looking and on the give and go. Oh, Whitley takes the pass that was saved from going out of bounds by Mims. Up top is Clancy. Clancy now on the give and go. Oh, looking for some help. Oh, Whitley takes it. And up shot, no good. And rebound on It's stolen away by the Vulcans now. Palick now is going to give it over to Whitehead. 4.5 left to go here in regulation. Whitehead brings it across the timeline. Whitehead's going to drive it and kicks it back to Keith Palick. Thought about the three for a second. Into the corner to Cam Polak. Drains it! It's 73-59.
It's the first time we've seen Polak on the floor in a while here in the second half, but didn't seem cold after that long break. Able to knock down that three. Great find by Palick.
Now Mims backing down Slaughter. Up top now is Njofa. Oh, it's stolen away. Hey, here come the Vulcans, and that's going to be a foul against Raphael.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty smart foul that Raphael took. I mean, 3-on-1 the other way. You're not going to get back. It's going to be a free bucket for the Vulcans. So Raphael sacrificed a foul for himself, got in there. That'll be the 7th. So the Vulcans, after this media timeout, will go to the line and shoot 1-and-1.
Yep, so taking a look here. There's 66 all now at UPJ. So this one's going to be interesting to see how it goes. And we'll be seeing the Crimson Hawks next Saturday. After the Vulcans take care of business with Mercyhurst on Wednesday.
And California do have a tough stretch of games, like you said. 2 tough games in a row against Mercyhurst, who, like we talked about earlier, just beating the dog out of Slippery Rock right now. And then hosting Mercyhurst and then traveling to IUP on Saturday. So 2 tough games in a row. And then the Monday afterwards, so 2 days after that game, traveling up to Seton Hill. So a tough 3-game stretch for the Vulcans. And so that's why this game is ever more important to get the win here.
Vulcans looking to continue their winning streak and go into this game against UPJ or against Mercyhurst with some momentum. As it's still 66 all at UPJ with 2.5 left to go in regulation in that one. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure.
I mean, I think on the season, the Vulcans definitely have the firepower on offense to keep up with teams like IUP and teams like Mercyhurst and teams like Slippery Rock. But the problem is on the defensive end, it just has not been there for them this season. Giving up 79 points a game. Gannon, who haven't won a single game this year, giving up only 73 a game. So you can tell that the defense has been a big issue for the Vulcans. But so far today, they've done a great job at limiting the Golden Knights offense and keeping themselves alive in this game and doing a good job at extending that lead.
And IUP just took the lead 69-66 to score as KJ McClurg heads to the line to shoot 1-and-1. And he misses the first one and rebounded by Whitley. Here comes Gannon now. Up top, Yilmaz over to Whitley. Whitley on the give and go back to Yilmaz. Looking for Kent down low. He's going to get double teamed by Palick and Whitehead. And looking for some help. Oh, stolen away, and Jermaine Hall comes up with the basketball.
A great double team by Whitehead. Just got down there, forced Kent to make a decision, made him pass it off, and great help defense by Hall and by McClurg. McClurg tipped it, and Hall was there to keep it away from him and secure that one for the Vulcans.
3 minutes to go here in regulation time. Whitehead looking for some help up top to Palick. Palick looking for 3 off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Jermaine Hall. Gives it back to Keith Palick and Whitehead.
And this is time for the Vulcans to just waste time off the clock. So there, run your offense, keep it slow, and just try to wind this thing down. As you just pointed, 69 all in that UPJ game with 1:21 left to play.
Whitehead over to KJ McClurg looking for 3. Rattles around the rim, can't get it to go. And that's usually a McClurg specialty. Now Mims on the dribble drive. Euro step up off the iron. No good. Rebound and brought down. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow favors the Vulcans.
Yeah, good effort there by Ken. Him and Hall fighting for it. And Jermaine just slammed him to the ground. Just trying to get that ball out of his arms.
This was Monday Night Raw. He took him to Suplex City.
I mean, it looked like it. I mean, he did. He took him to Suplex City. Just there's no padding. Like there's not as much padding as there are in those rings.
Whitehead backing down on Yilmaz. Just trying to kill some clock as we're down to 2 minutes to go here in the game. Vulcans up 73-59. Whitehead now. Pullback jumper. Off the side of the iron. No good. And foul. Going to go with against KJ McClurg.
Just over the back. That time was trying to get that offensive rebound. Like I talked about earlier, not a guard, or not something you see too much out of a guard, is a great rebounding ability, and KJ has that. And that time just got a little bit too aggressive, jumped over the back of one of the Golden Knights players and ended up causing him the foul.
Minute 50 left to go. Heat check time. Or gut check, I should say, as that one up and miss is off the iron, and the Golden Knights are going to go to the line as Cam Polak's going to get called for the foul.
I think that one is going to go against Hall. That'll be Jermaine Hall's fourth. But at this point, 1:42 left to play. Not too worried about him fouling out. And in the UPJ game, the Crimson Hawks up by 2, and UPJ at the line to make one more to cut the game to a 1-point game.
Second shot up and good. Timeout, old Gannon. Yeah, definitely been a good game by the Vulcans thus far. Or as the Vulcans, look at the scoring card here. There's Jermaine Hall, 25 points. Cam Polak, 11 points. It's Keith Palick, 19 points. You have 3 players in double digits right now. And you also definitely been scoring, getting very good performance by your starters today.
And like I said, this offense can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the country. You have 5 players who at times can all can space the floor tremendously well, can shoot it from anywhere. They all are very unselfish players at times, able to pass the ball, able to do all sorts of things on the offensive end that you would want in a team. But like I said, their struggle this season has been that defensive end of the ball. They just have not been able to stay in front of the guards, especially. And I mean, that comes with time. You know, you're talking at Cam Polak, a sophomore but recently transferred in. You're looking at KJ McClurg, a freshman just out of high school, now here at the big time. And you're looking at Keith Palick, who, even though 6'8", not the biggest guy in terms of frame, so not surprised to see them struggle on the defensive end. But if you want to be able to compete with those top teams, you need to be able to get stops. They were able to get some today, but in a game against the teams like Mercyhurst and IUP, you're going to need to get a lot more.
And that's going to be a foul against Mims. He's going to set and KJ McClurg to the line and to shoot 1 and 1.
Yeah, Mims was not happy about that. IUP was an IUP game. That Gannon just trying to play that pressure style, and Mims just got caught, just trying to get around the backside of McClurg and just got a little bit too much skin on him.
Yeah, 74-71 in that UPJ AIUP game as McClurg makes the first one, 74-60. Puts the Vulcans up 14 with a minute and a half left to go. And he makes the second one, and 75-60 the score. Here comes on the Golden Knights. That's going to be a foul against Gannon, I believe. And they're going to call Caden Hanna.
Yeah, I don't think it looked like he just didn't get his feet set in time to take that charge. Thought he did, but must have been moving whenever he was trying to plan himself to take that charge.
As Raphael takes the shot and finishes that one off. Hall checks back into the game now. All for Hanna.
Yeah, and you see down there, Palick and Kent just not happy down there. I think that they just don't like each other because they got their arms tangled and neither one of them wanted to budge underneath and until the referee finally made them just get off of each other down there.
Second shot up and good, and Kent's just going to get called for the foul.
Calling a double foul. They're calling one on Palick and one on Kent.
So it's still going to be Vulcan basketball here. And Kent on the gets it to go. Timeout, Gannon.
A great finish by Kent. Able to get that spinning away. Wasn't even looking at the basket when he flicked that one up and in. And good finish. And like I said, called the timeout. Stops the clock with 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. And I mean, 11 points in just under a minute and a half is not undoable for Gannon. So it's on the Vulcans here to close things out.
Yeah, the Vulcans looking to keep Gannon out of the win column here, as it is a close one at UPJ right now, 74-71. Actually, make that 75-71 with 6 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I think IUP is going to close this one out here. UPJ had the opportunity. 22 seconds left on the clock, had the final possession, and just couldn't. Had two opportunities at the last second three and just couldn't make either of them. And now they're playing the foul game with IUP, and I think the Crimson Hawks just escaped there in Johnstown.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the closest game they've played all season. And as Hall sails that one down the court, finds Whitehead, and he's just going to kill some time. And foul called against Gannon.
That'll send the Vulcans into the double bonus, though. And I think the Vulcans did a good job here today at just trying to stave off this starvation from the Golden Knights. I mean, we talked about it. When a team has not won a game yet, you know they're hungry to get that first win, and you never want it to be against your team. And the Vulcans doing a great job at just killing that off and extending their lead and just trying to finish things out here and keep themselves from being that first win for Gannon.
Vulcans trying to avoid the foul call, but they're going to call all Whitehead and for the blocking foul. Shooting the 1-and-1 now. Oh, will be Raphael. Shot up. No good. Lane violation. And they're going to call all to get. And it's Gannon. Minute 13 to go. And Whitley's going to get called on the foul.
And so Palak will go to the line, and now we have a final in Johnstown. IUP hold off the Mountain Cats and win that game 76-71 and keeping their undefeated season alive.
Have to talk to Peyton about that one when we see him next week, because that was a very close contest. Palak makes the first one.
We have some updates on some other scores. Westchester up by 4 over Clarion, 72-68. Seton Hill pulling away from the Fighting Scots, 65-56. As Palak makes second free throw. And we have Lock Haven up 82-77 over Kutztown.
I believe all the other games have gone final at this point. And we'll check on those here in a moment. And as 3-ball up, no good. Hood and pushing foul against Gannon. And Kent's gonna foul out.
Yeah, that'll be the end of the day for him. And you can kind of just see the frustration on his face. They're just kind of letting the emotions here at the end of the game get the best of him. Him and Palak have been fighting down there all day, and Palak's going to end up becoming victorious in that one.
Palak at the line. Makes the first one. 79-64 with 1:05 left. Second one. Good.
That'll give Palak 23 here in this game as well. It's another big game for Keith Palak on the season.
Two Vulcans over 20 points in the game. 3-ball, and that one gets airmail. Hold.
Just another foul, man.
As Whitley gets called for the foul.
I mean, it looks like at this point, Gannon They know every player on their team has 5 fouls, so they're using all of them. They're using every foul they have.
80-64. Or as McClurg heads to the line. He'll drain the first one, 81-64 with 55.7. He'll drain the second, 82-64. So that one up, no good. Rebound on, brought down on Palick with the behind the back pass, gets it, hit the save. KJ McClurg gonna bring it across the line. Over to Cam Polak. And he's gonna get fouled. Oh, and now he's gonna go to the line.
This is, I mean, I respect playing to the final whistle here, but it just seems a little bit too much as this game is winding down.
Polak drains the first one, and 83-64. And Palick will check out of the game. Game Hall will check in.
Yeah, so 23, that'll be the end of the night for Palick. So 23 for him, 25 for Jermaine Hall.
And Polak is the second one. So 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the far side, Clancy gives it up off to Raphael. Raphael on the dribble drive, can't get that one to go. Oh, rebound on putback shot made by Ervin.
What I thought about was Coach wanted to call for a moving screen. They didn't call it. I just heard a fan say, "Sit down, Coach."
2 seconds and 1, and that's going to do it. The Vulcans, after a slow start in the first half, come back to win 83-66. Sape, any last thoughts on this one?
I mean, they came alive in that second half. Looked a little bit rough at points, but that offense really got going, and all on the back of Jermaine Hall and him and Palick having big nights, and hopefully we see a lot more of this from the Vulcans.
Yep, so that's going to do it for this one. And for our producer, Gary Smith, John Ape, I'm John Sakaguchi. We'll see you guys on Wednesday night back at the Convocation Center here on CT Sports 1 on the PSAC Network. Good night, California. We'll see you next time.